All right, welcome back. I am back after dinner, doing more game dev. Maybe I need a little. Hang on, let me. I can do this. And doop. Ta-da! There we go. There. Now you know it's game dev. Let's get back to doing the thing. I had a little bit of thinking, so I know what to do next. Let me just do a quick test here. Test ping, test ping, test ping. Good. All right. So I'm gonna start my music up. I'm gonna go with some Beethoven here. All right, so what I need to do, hopefully my connection is fine. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, no, we're stable. We're stable. Okay, should be fine. So I'm gonna have to do something a little weird. I have to pull out this inner tube, and the squares with the holes in it. I'm gonna connect them together and then turn that inside out. And then the outer shell will only be the outer shell. And we'll reconnect it after the fact. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I got this. I'm gonna go mesh and separate. Bang. And now I have did I do the wrong thing? No, it's still connected. Oh, I need to extract first. I need to extract so that it's like a separate mesh. Then I can move it. Because I did a combine when I initially made this. So let me make sure here. Yes. Good. Okay. Alright, so let's do an extract. Bang. I'm going to move it up. No, I'll leave it there. I want it to stay there. Okay. If I move it, then... Here, I'll just go like this. There we go. All right. Now I can do separate. Separate works on selected objects that face ones. Okay, hang on. Face, move. Done this before, come on. Mesh, extract. Do not separate the extracted faces. Bam. Now I should have why is this? Yeah, that's right. I mean, I guess I could duplicate it and then keep it in place. Come here. Come on. Do. There it is. There we go. So I have polysurface 1, polysurface 2. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Now back to this one. I need to go to orthographic. Whoops. Hey friend, how you doing? Oof. Computer troubles. I'll set that to do not disturb. I will still read his message. You don't need to read that. Okay, so going to the top view. Okay. All right, so wireframe. So what I need to do I need to do a edge loop. I need to put it right here, and I'm going to line it up right there. So now I should have a nice edge loop all the way around, if that's the case. Yes. Good. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go face, and I'm going to select these guys, but I'm going to deselect the bottom like this. And I'm going to do that extraction again. So here we go. Separate is no, okay, we want to extrude. Yeah, we need to extract first. And that should completely cut it out, which is good, right? Oops. Hit Q, and now I can separate that. Okay. It doesn't like it when I have... It doesn't like taking the previous selection and then changing it, so... Bang. Bang, bang. Now I've got 3 objects. I've got my whole top, my inner box, and my outer box. All right, so now I need to connect my holes to my inner box. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and click on this guy. We're going to let's delete history. Let's just keep things clean. I'm going to save. I'm going to select all of these guys, which is all 3 of them. We're going to go edit, delete by types, history, bang. So now I've got my 3 surfaces. I will combine them and be renaming them later. Everything good? Don't know why I have so many drop frames today. Oh well. Okay, so we want the inner and we want the, but not the outer. I think I can just go remove. Nah, all right, we're gonna reset this here, bang. And I'm gonna go, let's see, I want the top and this. Bang. There we go. Ta-da. All right, so we're gonna move this guy, center pivot, and we're gonna go side view right here. Let's bring it down to be right on top of there. Now, because of all of those edge loops I did last time, I need to actually do the edge loops. I need wireframe unshaded. Click. I need to do the edge loops on the bottom here so that everything lines up nicely. You can sort of see that these aren't lining up, but the other ones need to as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that so everything works. Let's start with vertex, and we're going to take these guys, and let's just do top view here. And everything is aligned to the grid, so I can just click this button and not even worry about it. There we go. And let's get our edge loop tool again. I kind of wish edge loops also snapped to grid, like the tool should snap, but it doesn't for some reason. Maybe there's a setting for that and I just haven't found it. Maya is huge. Okay, that's those edge loops. We need to do edge loops the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Click, click. Click, click. I move it off, make sure that it's actually getting on the thing. Click, click. There we go. So now if I go, whoop, I have all of my nice edges and everything working pretty good. So now I need to sew all of these edges together. Can I do that easily? I want to do that on a per edge basis because I've got these holes. So let's do edge, and I'm just going to very carefully go like this, and I always want to make sure you haven't selected anything you don't want. And we're going to go with, turn this off here, and where is that? Merge edge vertex. Oh, wrong button. That was delete. Merge. Now, the settings should be fine. I'm seeing some, oh, I'm selecting the inner. So if I do one click, go away. I do one click, it should work, but it didn't. You can see how that sew edge didn't cut. Oh, the reason it didn't work is because I haven't combined my objects yet. Let's do that. Mesh, combine, and of course the item itself, it changed its what the item was, so it got pulled out of the isolate select. So here it is. Now it is one thing, but my edges are not connected. You can see like that, they are not connected. So now I can select an edge like so, and I should be able to go merge, and default should be fine. No, hang on. So let's check the sew edge. Tolerance is 0.1. Still didn't merge. Okay. Need to do a couple things here. Object. I need to go to display polygons. I want to show my border edges so you can see they're thicker now, so I can keep track of them, and it becomes easier to see when when I've successfully merged. Okay, so merge edge. Whoa, no, undo, turn that off. I might do a merge vertex if I have to, but I don't want to. Mesh. So let's pull this up. I want to select this one, select that one. It looks like that's one now. Edge. Yep. Let's make extra sure if I click on this vertex. Okay, good. So let's do the other things. Now I should be able to, all right, I want to go edge again. Yeah, I can't do it like that. Bang. I want to do this in as few steps as possible. Get rid of that. That looks right. Good. All right. Okay. Bang. Good. I'll be deleting history again pretty soon, so that's fine. Good. It's no longer a border edge. Okay, and then there's my exit, there's that, and last one's right there. Oh, that one did not take. You can see the issue there. Okay, let's try that again. Edit mesh, merge, apply. That one is just not behaving. Because it's calling it a merge vertices instead of a merge otherwise, so that's weird. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to use the, since it's the last one, I'm going to use the merge vertex tool. Bang. So I just take this, drag it to that one. Bang. Bang. Done. Edge. Okay. Good. Object mode. Delete history again. History, save. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that my normals are not right. If you don't know what normals are, everything in all of these polygons that are making up this three-dimensional shape, they are two-dimensional. And that means even though I have it set so that you can see the other side of these polygons, they technically do not have what's called a back face. A two-dimensional polygon only can be viewed from one side. If you look at it from the other side, you look through it. So I need to turn on my polygons face normals, and this shows me the direction that these polygons are facing. Now remember, this is the inside of the maze, so I want all these lines which show the direction to be pointing inside, into the maze. The maze itself is translucent, transparent. So I'm making the inside here, which is filled with cubes, and then the outside has all the normals pointing out. So the end result looks like a cube with thickness and all that fun stuff. But you can see this part right here, these normals are pointing up. I want them to point down. So what I need to do is go like this. I'm going to just select faces. So I've selected all of them. I'm going to deselect the bottom here. And I'm going to go normals, reverse. And now they are all facing inward, which is what I want. Good. Okay. So, file, save. All right, so now I have my interior with the holes. I need to make it go up. I'm going to do my flip and what have you that I mentioned before I left for dinner. So I'm going to duplicate this like so, and I'm going to scale this in -1 in the y-axis. Oh, I also need to add it to there. Ta-da! So I have scaled it in the y, which means that the holes are lined up and everything else is right. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off isolate select here so I can line everything up. So if I go 4, and you can see it copied the normals as well. I think, right, it needs to be at 1.2 precisely. Good. Okay, now I need to check. Let's get rid of this top outer thing. And I need to make sure I know which one is actually which one. And by that I mean, which one has the exit? Is it the top one or the bottom one? It is the... can't tell. The other mazes will be easier to figure this out with. Okay. The bottom one has the exit. It has the start and it has the exit. So I'm going to move those back up. So I need to take this guy and I need to fill this hole. That's easy. Just go edge and I should be able to... Okay, well, let's go ahead and only show these guys. So I need to fill the top hole. Interesting. Because this has this like piece there, it's also one. If I take edge. Okay, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, will Maya let me fill the hole? It wants to. It really does, but it thinks that that's one polygon. Like if I go face, it says, hey, this is one polygon. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to delete that face and then make it better. I'm going to go like this. Edge, fill hole. I have all these shortcut buttons. I don't know why I'm not using them today. There we go. And now I just need to re-delete this one. There. Okay. Now we're going to do some bridging. That's always a fun process. I wonder if I can bridge all these at the same time. I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to save. It's easy enough. And I'm going to go in here and we're going to start bridging things. First I need to combine these two objects. Mesh, combine, and then of course show, isolate, add, selected. So now they are one object. All right, so let's do a bridge. I'm gonna go click, click. I can delete this one again if it doesn't behave. Let's do this hole first because it's like right here and it might be the only one with a problem. So let's select them in this order right here. And then we're going to select this top hole in this order. 2, 3, 4. Mesh, bridge. Right, okay. So just like the other one, I'm going to have to delete this face. And then do this edge hole thing. Fill hole. There we go. And then I can face delete that one. Now I can do edge, edge, and bridge. Is that the bridge button? Bridge button, yay. And you noticed it has a twist. We want to get rid of that twist. It's probably this one. Let's see here. No, that's not right. Is it taper? Weird. Smoothing angle? Come on. There it is. Okay. Make sure I undo all these things. Okay, divisions, 0. Bridge offset, 1. There we go. Got a nice bridge there. I think that happened because I started my loop at wrong places, at different places. And luckily the normals are all pointing in, which is what I wanted. Good. And then let's delete this face, which is the exit right there. Ta-da. And we will find the other ones. Let's see, it's going to be easier to go inside here. I think. I say that, but that doesn't help. I can turn off object mode. Let's turn off normals for now. Face normals. Face normals. Okay. and X-ray. There we go. Yeah, all right. And then bridge. Offset, 1. Nice. Okay, let's do that again. Click, click. Bridge. Offset of 1. Bridge. Offset of 1. I don't know why it's doing that rotation. I am, whoops, daisy. Weird. Okay, is that all the holes? Let's turn off X-ray and find out. Yep, that looks good. Okay. So now we have our interior. I just need to make my exterior and connect the two, and we'll be good. So save, show, isolate, show, isolate. All right, so do. All right, so let's go ahead and find object, click. All right, we're gonna hide we're gonna just look at this here. I don't need these unnecessary polygons that I have added to the sides. So let's get rid of those real quick. This is a learning process. I haven't done modeling in quite a while. Not for something as like interior complex as this. Most things you sort of model a topography and you don't worry about the insides. So this is a neat challenge. Okay, I still got this, but that's good and okay. All right. Since this part isn't going to be connected in any way, I can go click, click, and click, 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 click. And I'm going to go with my delete edge tool. I know I made these edge loops just a couple hours ago, but because of all the work I just did, I don't need them. And lowering loop count or polygon count is great. So here we go. Click. Okay. Oh, I missed these guys. There we go. Okay. Nice, simple box. I am going to extrude, I think. That sounds like the easiest way to deal with this. Okay. So we're going to go show everything. And I'm going to select my top loop here. And we're going to extrude the loop. And we're going to extrude it up 1. And that should be along that. And then 1.2 should be, yes, that is the height I want. It gives a little bit of gap of 0.1 on the top there. Good. And I'm going to double click this and fill hole, which I believe is this button. Ta-da! Okay. Now the last step here is you know, that might be fine. No, let's do save. And we're going to take the outside box, and the inside box, which is this guy. Yes. So get rid of the walls, the interior walls again. Zoom in. Get in here, just actually in the thing. So let's take a look at what's going on with these spots here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to merge these two pieces of geometry together, and I want the doorway, this thing, to match up to this hole I've made, and we can bevel it later if we need to. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just delete history off these things because it's getting really heavy. Save first. And yeah, if I was really smart, I would be saving this in like steps, so I don't lose my progress or anything. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I think it's because I'm already like numbering these, and each one has the previous stuff in it, so I already have some form of redundancy going on, but we'll see. Okay, so need to delete history off this. Actually, I have a button for that. Ta-da! I use it so often, I made a button. Okay. Click, click, mesh, combine, panels, add. Okay, now it's one object again. Now let's go ahead and merge my vertices, which is nice and easy. Merge vertex tool. Bang. Okay. I want to merge this guy to there. So, and you can see how when I did that, this border edge stopped being a border edge. The edge got thinner, like all the other edges. There. And like there. There we go. I now have one nice box with all of its holes. And if I go like this, I will delete history on the box again. So now I've got all of this stuff, it's all lined up. So there are a few things that need cleaning up, and let's go ahead and do that. Reaching the end, almost ready to export this guy, and we will see how it works. Alright, so I'm going to select this and then inverse select by holding shift. Okay, so what I meant was I've got some combinations of things here that don't look too good. And I want to make them look as good as possible. So, alright, so this big piece here is going to be turned into another piece like that. I need to fill this hole. And I also need to cut this off. I'm pretty sure that this wall goes right through there, so we'll come back to that. And let's check the bottom. Yes, we got a couple things here that need to be done as well. Not too many though. Okay, let's start on the bottom. I only see one. Yeah, there's only one thing I need to do down here, so we'll deal with this. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go here, and I want to combine these two guys for a nice piece of geometry. So we're going to take this guy's face, which is this one. I'm going to move it back this way, just so it's out of the way. And then we're going to select these faces like that. Just delete it out of the way. And let's see here. Alright, we're going to take this edge right here, that one. We're going to move it. It's not liking that because I'm not in orthographic. Here we go. So now I should be able to go. Stop. Nope. Why are you moving? Oh, I'm doing wrong one. There we go. I think that's right. Yep, we got a nice square. Actually, you know what? We're going to go the other way. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to make this guy go top this way. Let me just... There. Like that. And we're going to delete this face. So we have a nice hole to bridge to. I'm going to select these objects here. We're going to combine them. And of course, add them back. Then we're going to go boop boop and boop boop and bridge. Click. Ta-da! Nice. I might come back later after I get more things and polish it out so all my corners are nice and rounded. But that looks like the bottom is done. Save. Flip. Okay, so up here at the flip side, I'll worry about this in a minute. I need to select this guy and edge, fill hole. There you go. I need to combine these two right here. Let's see. How did I do that last time? I made this sort of fix last time I did a maze. So we're gonna combine these now or after? Let's do it after. Okay, so edge. There we go. And where's that other one? Ah, we need to select this guy, edge. That's not gonna work. Right, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna combine, well, yeah, okay. We'll combine the pieces, mesh combine. Florida. Okay. Delete those two. So I've made my nice hole here, see? I also do not need this one and this one, because interior faces are just wasted faces. Okay, gonna do a quick bridge. Perfect. And now I need to do a merge. That worked. Okay, hang on. Gotta do the bottom here. Aha, got it. All right, edge, fill hole, edge. Ooh, not quite. Edge. No, it's not working. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go vertex, click, move, and find my vertex merge tool. No, wrong one. Yeah, to do. No. There you go. Now I can just drag, ping. I feel like this edge is being stubborn. It doesn't look right. Make hole fill tool. Darn, I'm missing the tool. Grr. Okay, it's worked. It worked. Okay, there you go. All right, there's that one. Nice and tidy. I need to do this, not quite the same thing over here. This one's another one of those bridge cases. I can deal with that easy enough. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I've got my box, and my box needs to be created here real quick. Bridging is easiest. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go face, we're gonna just delete these faces. Then we're gonna select this object, and we're gonna delete these faces. There we go. Like that. And we're going to go take this edge. We're going to move this edge this way. Perfect. 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 Okay, and now we're going to go click, 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 mesh combine, and show add. There we go. All right, edge. We're going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2. Bridge. I'm gonna go over here, face, delete, edge, bridge. There we go. Okay, everything else, oop, no, almost. Gotta do this right here. This has to be connected to its big thing. Okay, so the easiest way for me to do this one, I'm going to select this guy. We're going to oh yeah, this is part of that and all that fun stuff. I can probably, let's go ahead and separate these faces. Yeah, are two separate objects. Good. Okay, go back to this guy. Going to add an edge loop. Edge loop, edge loop, edge loop. Okay, we're gonna add the edge loop right here where this happens. There. This one goes right there. Good. And we're gonna make this guy edge. No, I wanted this face. There we go. Bang. Now that's technically a rounded edge, so I should do what I have been doing and cut it, and do all that fun stuff. Alright. Alright, we can do it. Insert edge loop. Did I make an insert edge loop? No, that's a select ring. I should really do that. Insert edge loop tool, click. It is that one. Huh. Okay, hang on. Sometimes you use all of these things and you forget which one's which. Okay, get rid of this. Close. Okay. Insert edge loop tool. Bang. I'm gonna put it right in the middle here, and I'm going to make sure it's doing a orthograph or a perspective snap, which is not good. Click, click. All right, fine. I'll select it myself. Thank you. There we go. All right, and then with that done, I just need to get these vertices, move them there. And all right. I'm gonna move them this way, and we will add an edge loop. Now that I know I have my tool here. There you go. There you go. And we, of course, need to do that again right here. There we go. And then object mode, panels, perspective, flip. Wait, I thought I... Okay, there it is. Weird. All right. If you're wondering where I'm going with this, I'm deleting this guy and I'm going to bridge these two. So I'm going to take this edge. First edge, bridge, bridge, and fill hole. Gotta find that corner. There it is. All right, come on. Fill a hole. There we go. Flip, flip, flip. All right. Now I can finally combine these two objects. Mesh combine. Add. And I need to add an edge loop right here. Edge loop. There. Make sure it's nice and lined up. It's nice and lined up. Good. Okay. Gonna delete our faces here. And bridge. There we go. Okay. Now the only last little bit I need to check on is this guy here. This guy might be cut off, and I need to turn on view selected, and we need to do an X-ray. Yeah, so you can see half of this, or more than half of this, is just in the wall. So we're gonna get rid of all this guy and just leave this little chunk here. So let's go face. No. We're just gonna isolate select on this one piece here. Face. Delete everything, but not those. Yep. Oop, missed one. There we go. And then of course, I have a hole. Need to get rid of the hole. Edge. And fill hole. Okay. Nice. I've got you can see the walls are sort of smaller than the exit. That's fine for now. We also have, what is this? What is that doodad? Got a thing right there. Is that... Ah, I've got a whole thing that's just sort of sitting in the wall. We can just delete that guy. He's not going to do anything. Okay, good, good, good. All right. Going to need to do some checks. We're going to do a save here. Let's select everything. Make sure we delete history, because we're pretty good right now. Everything looks pretty good. It's kind of confusing, but that's a little bit the point. All right. Okay, so let's go select everything. And let's check, actually let's check normals first. So we're gonna view, modify, edit, no, display. Display polygons, face normals. Okay, so. We're gonna have to isolate select things here. Click, show. All right, so my box, the outsides are poking out, the insides are poking in, it looks like. Yep. Okay, that is as expected. Good. This option is by selection, which is unusual. Okay. We'll do this and do that. Okay. And make sure everything is pointing out. Looks right. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yes. Everything looks good. Is this guy... Yeah, that guy's fine. Okay. So let's turn off that. These normals. There you go. Show, isolate, select, view. Okay. Select everything, delete by type, history. There we go. And save. Okay, so I've got 2 steps to do real quick before I export this guy. And then I have to go, but I should be able to do this. All right, so wall 3 no longer exists. We can get rid of that. walls O2 group. That's now this big thing up here. Polysurface 1. Okay, so everything up here is in the walls 2 group. That is the outer walls, so I'll call that outer walls. Okay. This goes over here. We'll call that wall 3. Make sure everything is named nice. We'll call that wall 06 or something. That's empty, and this is now wall 8, I guess. 6, 7, 8, 9? Sure. There we go. Okay. Ah, right. I need to make sure my outer walls are actually in the maze group. There we go. Save. We're going to add a new layer for this. This is maze 3. Okay. I need to scale this up. Because if I turn on maze 1, you can see how large the ball actually is. The ball is actually like a 1/9 of this. So I need to make this roughly 10 times the size it is now. Like so. I think that, yeah, that'll make scaling in-game easier. If you notice, click my maze 2 that we started from, it's convenient. It is really small in-game. I had to scale it up to work with the marble. All right, so maze 3, we're gonna just make it this large to start, and that should hopefully help. The next thing I need is I need to create empty. Empty group. Bang. And I need to name it something. So let me find, I'm going to close my Windows Media Player. I turn on Unity here. I'm going to make it named something specific. And in doing this, my scripts in game will know what to do with the thing. So if I go to resources and prefabs and puzzles, and puzzle 2, it has start marker as a thing. Right, okay. So I need to go in here and name something start marker, and that's gonna be this, STA art marker. It's gonna be in here in maze C, like so. And it has a position even though it's empty. And I want it to be where my ball will start, which will be on the bottom floor in this, let me shade X-ray and 5, I guess. That didn't help at all, did it? Okay, it's gonna be here. So I'm gonna move this up right there.
I just started asking.
Sorry. Small amount of annoyance. But now I have my start marker. So let's go ahead and set this back, do a save, and now we're going to export, which is just simple. I select everything here, and I have a button for it. There it is. FBX export, export selected, and we're going to go to projects, and assets, and models, and this will be puzzle 03. That should have been right. What was my setting to? Smooth mesh. Yes, that was correct. Okay. So I can just minimize this. We'll go back here. Tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick. Here it is, right there. My start marker is right there. Oh, there. Okay, I need to rename this one to be puzzle 4. That's my prefab. My actual thing is here under models, puzzle 3. There it is. And we're going to drag it in here like so. And here it is. All right. We're going to give all of the things everything except the start marker. Click, 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 click. And we go to materials. I'm going to change this to be glass. Like that. So you can see through the thing. Good. And we're going to drag it to be a prefab in my puzzles thing. I'm going to rename this one, get rid of the 0 because that's how my script works. And we should be good. Let's find out. So I'm going to do a quick save project here. Save scene. So I play through my main menu. Stage select and stage 3. Oh, hang on. So it did load it, I think. Puzzle. It did load it. It is incredibly tiny. Like tinier than I thought. Huh. Let me see here. My scale is 35, 110. Okay, so my scale's wrong. So let's go ahead and get in here and get the scale right real quick. And we'll call this done. So I go to my main puzzles. Turn off that UI, whatever. Pull this in here. And yeah, that's too small. Weird. Right, 10 times larger. It's still too small. 200? Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's go back to Maya here. If I go to Windows, Settings, Preferences, what is my... It's set to centimeters. And I made it bigger. It's just strange. Let's fix this, actually. I have a freeze transformations. Bang. There we go. Also, center pivot. Yeah, let's center pivot. And we're going to, yeah, this is just a little extra cleanup work here. Boo, doo, 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 doo. And freeze again. All right, so now everything is zeroed out as well as being there. So let's try that again. We're gonna select everything and then export selected, overwrite, Go back to Unity. That's better. Okay, so let's delete this, pull it back in, see how big it is. Better. That might actually be a good size. Let's put it right there on the marble. Yes, that is the size I want. The ball will fit through all the things. Good. So let's delete that. It's centered now too, so. And if you're wondering why I can't just play from this scene and have it work, my game manager starts in the main menu and dynamically loads everything based on when you do it. So I have to start from the main menu or it won't work. Okay, so I can select stage 3. Aha. Okay, I've got to do something, but you'll notice something didn't quite work. I'll just pause right there. It's falling through. The reason it's falling through is I didn't put the collisions in. That is a big mistake on my part. What is going on? Don't do this at home. I also have a weird wall piece that's sort of sitting in the middle of nowhere. Let's find that wall piece. It was vol 09. It was vol 09. But it's loading properly, which is good. Why is vol 09? Huh, weird. Okay, let's check. We'll fix vol 09 and we'll see what's good, and then we'll huh. How strange. Hello? No, it's the right shape there. Is it the right shape in the prefab? It's not. Oh, the prefab didn't update. Not to worry, not to worry. We'll just delete the prefab and make it again. That happens sometimes when you update a model and the prefab is messed up because of it. So, but we'll just remake the prefab and we should be fine. That. Okay. Save and project and play. Click. Ah, I didn't rename it. That's right. It was looking for puzzle 3, not puzzle 03. Scripts are very picky. There we go. It's the wrong scale again. There we go. Okay. So I got the right scale. I need to just go in here make sure it is set to glass. Bang. I didn't apply. Do. Apply. Delete. Play. And we're good. Yep. There you go. So, my next job, which I cannot do right now, I've got somewhere to be, is to set up the collisions for that puzzle, which is not fun, but I'll do it next time. So anyway, thank you for watching, if you are watching and if you have watched. Otherwise, this has been me doing just a little bit of game dev. A lot of long, boring hours doing this, but you know, eventually we'll get something good out of it. Thanks guys. Cheers.